Erica Parker, and you bought a house, you are going into closing, and you start hearing this word escrow. And I have Paul Lamnatos here with Blink Lending here to explain what escrow actually means. So Paul, take it away.
Awesome, thank you, Erica. So first and foremost, it's actually two types of escrows. There's an escrow that you pay at closing, and then there's a monthly escrow that you pay in combination to your principal and interest payment for as long as you have the loan that you get. So first, escrow at closing. What does that consist of? Well, anytime you buy a house, whether or not you choose this second escrow, which is the monthly escrow, you are always going to pay 12 months of homeowners insurance in advance. So 1 year of homeowners insurance always gets paid a year in advance, regardless if you choose the monthly escrow option or not. Now, should you choose the monthly escrow option, there's an additional escrow cost for your closing escrows. Now, what is that? It's the initial setup. And why you have an initial setup is, let's pretend that you're closing a house on November 4th. November 5th, you get the keys, you're moving into the house. Well, even though you're moved in and you own the house, your first payment's not due until January 1st. So in an effort to eliminate any shortage of taxes and insurance from November 5th to January 1st, with most mortgage companies and lenders, you're gonna prepay 3 additional months of homeowners insurance and 3 months of property taxes. So let's just pretend that your homeowners insurance monthly premium is $100 and that your property taxes annually are $5,000. So we would take 3 months of the $100 monthly premium times 3, that's $300. And then we would take the $6,000 annual property tax amount, divide it by 12, get $500 a month, and then we would include 3 months of that $500 in your closing escrow. So you have the $300 for the insurance and the $1,500 for the taxes paid at closing. So now when you make your first payment January 1st, you can do it with the comfort of knowing that you don't owe any insurance or any property taxes for the time you took over. You're actually 1 month in it ahead, if you call it that. So that's monthly, or closing escrow rather. So now let's talk about monthly escrow. Monthly escrow is simply taking that $100 for homeowners insurance a month and the $500 for property taxes a month, adding those two together, giving you $600, and now adding that on top of your principal and interest payment and or any mortgage insurance that you have with it. So now your payment is $600 more than your principal and interest payment, and you're making that payment monthly. The reason you do that, Erica, is to avoid having to once a year come up with a lump sum $6,000 to pay the property taxes or a lump sum $1,200 to pay the homeowner's insurance. So it just makes things a little more flexible for those that just want to have a stricter budget throughout the year and not have to worry about a lump sum fee or a lump sum cost. And then on the other side of it, some homeowners prefer to have a lower payment and in turn, once a year, come up with a lump sum. So there's no right or wrong answer. A lot of times clients say, well, what's the right thing to do? The right thing to do is what feels best in your gut and move forward with that accordingly.
So do all loans that you provide have this ability or this choice between escrowing and not escrowing, or are there certain loans that don't allow that?
So that's a great question. FHA and VA loans do not give the option of not escrowing. Said another way, VA and FHA loans require you to escrow your property taxes and homeowners insurance. Conventional loans do not, with 2 things. One, you put down 20% and that's across the board. The other is you can put down as little as 5% and not pay taxes and insurance or not escrow. So what the heck did I just say there? Paul, you just told me 20% and now you're telling me 5%? That doesn't make sense, I know. 20% is the rule across the land for all lenders.
Okay.
There are mortgage companies, lenders, credit unions, we're one of them, to where you can put down as little as 5% and not only not pay taxes and insurance, waive your escrow requirement, but you also don't have to pay monthly mortgage insurance. So depending on what your strategies are, meaning how long do you want to stay in the house and how long do you want to keep the property, different financing options open up for you. And what I meant by that last part is sometimes people want to live in a property for 3 years and then sell it. Sometimes people want to live in a property for 3 years, then keep it as a rental property. So depending on how long you ultimately plan on keeping the house, it'll show which options are better for you.
Well, thank you so much, Paul, and thank you to all the home buyers out there that are viewing this. If you found this information helpful, please like it below and subscribe to Erica Parker Now, and also subscribe to Paul's channel as well. It's Blink Lending TV. And thank you, Paul. Thank you to all the home buyers out there. See you soon.